Come on, man. Boom. All righty, peeps. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I am Tina, and this is a trauma informed yoga class. Please forgive my towel, which is supposed to be my yoga mat. I'm here in Bermuda. So excited to be doing this class with you today. What are you going to need? Well, if you have some blocks, that would be great. If you have a yoga mat, that would be great. I have neither one of those, so it's great. Before we get started in class, we usually chat a bit in the morning before class, and today I wanted to talk about um, releasing trauma and pain from your feet because it's so important when you're working out and in life in general. And this right here is just a ball, a nice hard ball, and you can use a soft ball. But all I'm going to do is just simply roll my foot over. I've been doing this. I've been waiting for class to start. And then I'm also going to show you for your toes. It's very important. A lot of ladies, they wear heels. I am the one who loves heels because it makes your legs look so sexy. What tends to happen is your toes tend to curl in. And as humans, our feet are not supposed to be pointed in like that, like they're supposed to be flat. So if you're able to take off your shoes and your socks right now, I want to invite you to do that because that's what we're going to be doing today. Very, very important to do that. Take off your shoes, take off your socks. These right here, these are my daughters. They're called Vivo Barefoot. And what they are is they go around your toes. There's toe spacers. I don't know if you've ever heard of toe spacers. I'm not going to put them on now, but I will put them on after class. And what you do is you put them on around your toes. It looks like this, and it separates your toes because it's very important, like I said, when you're walking, that your entire foot hits the floor. And if you think about it, our feet, they hold up your whole body, right? Think about how much you weigh. However much you weigh, your feet are holding that up. So meet me on the floor right now. But before you meet me on the floor, I have to show off my medals. Why am I here in Bermuda? Well, I did the Bermuda Triangle race. And this right here is the overall medal, but you notice there's like a lot of strings right in here because it was a 3-day challenge. And this is the first one you got. We're doing the 1 mile. Friday night, there's a 1 mile race. And then on Saturday, you can either do a 5K, which is 3 miles, or a 10K, which is 6 miles. That's the second day. And then the third day, you can do a half marathon, which is 13 miles, or a full, which is 26. And this is the third day. And they give you the topper to put on top of all of them. So these are all my medals, which I love, 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 love. I to share those with you guys. My challenge, my goal for this year is every month I want to do a different type of race. But it's very important, meet me on the floor. But it's very important. And by the way, I am very sore. I want you to put your feet together. Put your feet together, grab your ankles, and sit up nice and tall. And just start bouncing your legs like a butterfly. As women, we hold our trauma in our hips. And if you can hear me clearly, can you hear me? I'm doing perfect because I really don't want to talk louder. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I dropped I dropped on my foot. Something really heavy fell on my foot, and I've got a bruise here, and it hurts. I say that because as I'm grabbing my ankles, it said, "Why does it hurt?" And it reminded me. But anyway, bounce your legs up and down. As women, we hold trauma in our hips. So trauma informed yoga is all about releasing the trauma from our body, releasing the pain from our body. And as I said, today we're focusing on the feet. So, with that being said, just keep bouncing these legs. Inhale, bring your hands over your head. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bring it down. Put your hands on your knees and bring your palms down. If you feel you need to be grounded, palms up. If you feel you need more energy. And if you really don't know where you want to be, put one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. And we're just going to sit still for a little meditation state. And in this state, I want you to let your mind go to a state of gratitude. Tap into all the senses. Close your eyes. What do you smell? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you taste? Sit up nice and tall so the crown of your head reaches up to the heavens. Inhale love, peace, joy, happiness. Exhale anything that's not serving you. Taking opportunity to let your mind go to a state of gratitude, thinking about what you are most grateful for. And when you inhale, you want your belly to expand. And when you exhale, you want it to contract in. Setting your intention for today's class. Maybe you create a mantra, just letting your hips open up ever so gently. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Beautiful. Pull your knees in as far as you can. So from the side, maybe your knees can come in really, really tight. Maybe they can't. Maybe they come out like this. I don't care. But hug your knees and bring your forehead to your knees. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. Maybe your forehead can touch your knees. Right now, my forehead's not reaching my knees, and that's okay. Move your head from side to side, noticing what you feel in the back of your neck, in your chin. Inhale. Exhale. So beautiful. So as I mentioned, we're focusing on feet today, right? So what I want us to do is grab your knees, your shins, your ankles, your toes, whatever is most available for you, and then extend your legs out long. Beautiful. Slight bend in your knees. So maybe you're here, chin is to your chest, and just a nice forward fold. And just hold it here. Nothing heavy, nothing with pressure. Just stay bent over. Pretend someone is behind you, gently pressing your hands on your lower back and walking their hand up your back to your shoulders and then massaging your shoulders. Bring your chin to your chest a little bit more. Notice what you feel in your hamstrings. Your hamstrings is right underneath your thighs. Maybe you rub your legs some. My legs are still very sore and very stiff. Now I want you to give me a flat back. So put your hands on your shin and press your shoulder blades down and flex your feet. So when you stand up and you do a flat back, it's just like this. And let me show you from the side. I'm going to be giving you both ankles so you get real good lesson here. So feet are flexed like that. Hands are here. You see my back is flat. Beautiful. Lean forward. Exhale, forward fold. Chin is to my chest. Pretend we're standing off the floor. See how my chin is to my chest? Flat back. Hand on the shins, flat back. And you're leaning forward. Maybe you slightly bend your knees. This is what it looks like on the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Beautiful. Now, Renee, help me out. I believe this is my left hand, correct? Is this my left hand? Raise your hand. This is my left hand. Beautiful. Okay, you said it is. So I want you to grab your right foot and pull it into your chest. Now, you can stay just like this, or you can take your hand to your foot, or if you're a little more flexible, put it on the inside of your elbow, depending on how flexible you are. And then if you can clasp your hands, and we're just rocking our hips from side to side. You will notice that one side is more flexible than the other. It's weird because this is my more flexible side. But after my race, after the half marathon, I got a chiropractor / physio / massage because I have a psoas inhabiting. And this side was more stiff because I've really been working on my right leg to get it like Good, right? So put your foot down and make a figure four right here. Take your four fingers and put them in between your toes. Now, the first time you do this, it's going to feel really weird. It's going to be like, what's going on? Sit up nice and tall, no wrong backs. Drop your shoulders. Beautiful. And circle your foot in one direction with those fingers in between your toes. And then circle it in the opposite direction. I have a beautiful view. I feel like Gilad right now, Renee. If you guys back in the day ever saw Gilad, you would now take your fingers and just massage your foot. Take your hand and massage your foot. Gilad would be on different islands exercising. Like that's something that we should do in there, like a video every quarter. And if you guys didn't know, we have our 8-week challenge coming up. We also have our treat coming up, and maybe we'll do like a professional video at the beach. It's like, I think it'll be so much fun. Making sure we have trees in the background. How is that foot feeling? And they say, I'm not into that footology and all that stuff, but like every point of your foot affects you, right? Okay, I'll take that foot and cross it over. Take your right hand, put it behind you, and take your left hand and extend it right up to your ear. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, twist and turn. Take that elbow behind your knee and gently look behind you. Beautiful. Now keep twisting and turning and looking over your shoulder, and you'll feel your stomach twisting. The hand that's out, spark those fingers out. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist and turn. One more time. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist and turn. Love it, love it, love it. Now, let's switch sides. Take the other foot. You're going to give me a figure four right here. And in this figure four, your foot is on top of your thigh. That leg is open again, opening up those hips. Take your four fingers, put it between your toes. Now, if you're a woman over 40, this is definitely the type of workouts that you want to do. You notice it's slow, it's relaxed. Our fingers are in between your toes. Circle that foot in one direction. Spine is nice and long. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. You guys see the birds in the background? Birds are just going. Feels so good. Ah, you have to really relax our nervous systems, right? There's many things that affect our nervous system, and we have to learn how to maintain stability and a neutral place, right? In my book, and you can unlike if you can recall in there because I can't quite remember, where you have the high level, you have the low level, and you want to stay in the middle when it comes to your energy and your emotions, right? Let's start rubbing that foot right now. Tolerance, tolerance, something of tolerance, where you want to make sure that, oh my gosh, this feels so good. I wish I had my shea butter. Usually after I get out the shower or something, my mom got me this whipped shea butter and it's a peach smell. It smells so good. And I put it on my feet because I don't want the ashy feet. Living in Florida, I wear sandals, okay? I wear sandals every day. Even if it's raining, I may possibly wear sandals because you never know when it's going to rain, right? Um, but yeah, making sure you take care of your feet is so very important, right? And we were talking about bunions because in my family, bunions tend to run in the family. My grandmother had a huge bunion. Lots of my family members. And I said to my daughter, we're talking about bunions because I have one. And it started growing during COVID. I remember because I could feel this pain right here on my foot. And she's like, I'm not going to get a bunion on my toe. And she's like, the toe spacer, all this sort of stuff. So foot care is so important. Take that foot. Left hand goes behind you. Right arm goes up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist and turn. Now, this side of my body, when I twist and turn, it feels it. It feels that like in my top shoulder. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, look behind you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now, I want you to lay on your back And I believe I should probably lay sideways so you can see me a bit better. So lay on your back and pull both knees into your chest. And as you're pulling both knees into your chest, don't forget to drink the water. What do you have in your water? Electrolytes are so important. And you can drink the amount of water you're supposed to every day. But if you don't have the electrolytes in it, or some salt or lemon or something like that, it just doesn't help too much. I mean, it helps, but you're not going to get all the benefits of the water that you need. I mean, really looking at my camera space that it looks like I'm kind of tall. So maybe you see my whole body, maybe you don't. Stretch your body out like a pencil. Ooh, ooh. Nice morning stretch. Circle your feet, circle your wrist. And I say you can do this even when you're in bed. Pull both knees into your chest, hug your knees, pull it in, pull it in. I like to massage my knees. Just take your hand and just massage your legs, right? Open up your legs again, opening up those hips. Open up your legs to a wide straddle. Again, massaging those legs. Noticing if you feel. Why not start with some core? Bring your hands in the center and exhale. I want that chewing sound. Awesome. I'm really going to try to get my daughter to do a Pilates class this morning. This is extremely challenging crew. But hopefully I can get her to do that. Deep exhaling. Beautiful. So give me a happy baby right here. What is a happy baby? You're going to grab the outsides of your feet or your two fingers to your toes, and your feet are facing the ceiling, and you just rock from side to side. Literally, I can feel the insides. I don't know if the liver is towards, but I'm telling you, I can feel something back there. And I wear waist beads, so I do feel the waist beads on my back. Ooh, so you're pulling your feet and your knees towards the ground. Your knees are towards the ceiling. Maybe you extend one leg out. Ah, maybe you extend the other leg out. Ah, maybe you extend both legs out. Again, this is your practice. Now keep your legs in this wide straddle and just bring your arms in and out, massaging your legs. And let's go to that groin area right there and just massage this area right here. Notice what you feel. Inhale, exhale. Now pull your right knee into your chest and extend that right leg long, right left leg. So actually pull the knee towards your shoulder, not even your chest, towards your shoulder. Notice what you feel. Take your hand to your hip on the opposite side. Beautiful. Inhale, bring the forehead towards your knee. And exhale, extend that leg up towards the ceiling. Loving the back of your leg. Keep pulling it in, pulling it in. Now, in our 8-week challenge, which is starting on Monday, you're going to learn so many things. I'll take this leg, it's still bent like this. It's the right knee, and just open it out to the side so it lays on the ground. So your knee is out to the side. I just hold it here. That's simple. Again, I want us to just feel our body. Notice what you feel there. Taking your hand to any part of your body that might be tense, tight, and pain. I'm always touching my stomach. I'm like pushing to get all the gunk out, right? And then I love just, as I said, the hip area, just releasing that pain there, the trauma. The body holds a score. We talk about epigenetics all the time, where trauma gets trapped in our body. 7 generations of trauma. Take that leg, and you want to put your foot next to your knee. So your foot's on the floor, your knee towards the ceiling. It's your right foot, and you're going to let that right foot fall over to the left side as you look over your left shoulder. This is called a supine twist. Take that hand and press your knee towards the floor. Inhale, you lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist and turn. And we're just holding it here. Holding it, holding it. And as I mentioned, we don't even realize sometimes the trauma we're holding in our bodies right? From your grandmother, your great great grandmother. And that's why it's very important to just let it go. It's very important to breathe. If you want a deeper stretch, you can even extend that leg out. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do that. You want to make sure that your both shoulders are pressed to the mat. Beautiful. Come back to the center, switch sides. Actually, don't switch sides. So that same leg, you're going to put your right foot on the floor, that leg that we just had, straighten up towards the ceiling, circle it in one direction. Now take that foot and give me a figure four. So we're still working with that same right leg. You put it on top of the leg and it's a figure four. So if you look at your legs, you see a figure four there, right? The foot that's on the floor, I want you to lift it up, scoop your hands in between and pull it in. So you can keep your hands underneath. I tend to like to pull my leg. I'm kind of rough. I don't know why. But we want to be gentle, gentle with the body, just holding it here and inhale, exhale. Again, inhale. Final one. Maybe you straighten that leg this time. Inhale. Put that foot down. Now we're going to do that same supine twist, but we're going to keep our legs in that figure four and turn over to the side and look over your shoulder. I'm hoping this misty rain stops. It's a misty rain out here because I want to go to the beach today. I want to put my legs in the salt water. Oh, beautiful. Come back to the center. And we're going to do one more move. I want you to take your hips and just lift it up off the floor. Beautiful. Lift it up a little bit higher. Now pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring it down. Switch legs. Take your left knee towards your shoulder, extending that right leg out. Notice what you feel in your hips. Beautiful, beautiful. I should have done this to the other side, but I forgot circling those hips here. So important, guys, that we stretch our bodies. That's why in the mornings, when I listen to my devotion, I usually just listen to it. Maybe I need to add some stretching to it. Now extend that leg up, and you'll notice you'll feel a little tension in your hamstring. This is your hamstring back here. Let's all say hamstring. I like how they came up with that. Bend your knee toward your shoulder again, pulling it in and in. Beautiful. Extend it up. Oh no, keep that leg straight. Put the foot on the floor and let your leg fall over to the side as you look in the opposite direction. This is our supine twist as you inhale. And it starts to turn. Again, inhale. Exhale, twist and turn. Back to the center. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll take that other foot, lift it up, and give me my figure four right here. Pressing that leg out to the side. Beautiful, beautiful. Pull the other leg up. Remember, we keep our hands in the hole and we're through. We're holding it for 3 breaths. Inhale. Keep your mouth closed on this breath. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Keep your mouth shut. Exhale out your nose. Final one, extend that leg up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your nose. Beautiful. Bring it back down. Now let your legs fall over to the side. We're doing that deeper supine twist this time. Both shoulders on the mat. Inhale. Again, inhale. Back to the center, stay here. We're going to do a bridge in this position. Press your foot into the floor. Press your hips up towards the ceiling, pressing that knee away from your body. Hold it up. Now pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop it down. Point both knees into your chest. Point the toes. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Tighter, tighter, tighter. Pull it in tighter, tighter. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your body like a pencil. Can you unmic and tell me what time it is? I truly have no idea. I'm thinking it's like 7:15, but I could be wrong because I want to do a couple more stretches for our hips. So turn on your stomach.
It's 7:10.
7:10, beautiful. Actually, you know what? Stay on your back because I hurt my wrist when I left. So it's very challenging for me to do things on my wrists. So we're going to do the position we normally do on the floor, but we're going to do it. I'm sorry, we normally do on our stomach, cat dog, bird dog. So bring your legs up and your hands up. So you see how my feet are at a right angle right here. I want you to flex your feet. I don't want your legs in too much and I don't want them out too much. So hopefully if you're looking at your camera, you see me and hopefully you can see yourself. You see how your legs are at a right angle right here? And I want you to bring your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Now I want you to extend your right leg out or bring your left arm over your head. Beautiful, beautiful. Now switch sides. Switching sides. Your leg is not touching your floor. Beautiful. And we are here for 30 seconds. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling out your mouth. Remember, keep your mouth shut. So this is another thing that's very important with running. Because I told you guys I did the Bermuda Challenge, Triangle Challenge, which is 3 races, 3 days in a row. Friday night is 1 mile, Saturday, 10K, Sunday, half a marathon. And when I run, it's easier to run with your mouth open when you're breathing, right? And for me, I just smile. But that's not good for your throat, right? Give me 10 more seconds here because I don't forget. So my throat was burning so bad yesterday. A little bit this morning, but keep your mouth shut. Inhale through your nose. Take a little break. Take a little break. Okay. So we're going to do a similar move. But what I want you to do is bring your hands over your head. And we're going to go, actually, arms by your side. So bring your right arm out, left leg straight, and that other leg. Oh, my Jesus. Okay, here we go. We try this again. So bend your right knee and bring your right arm over your head and left is straight. Pretty much it's opposite elbow, opposite knee. And you can lift your head, neck, and shoulders. That's what's so good about seeing yourself. Like here is easy. Like see how my leg is in? That's easy. But that top leg, we want it parallel to the floor. And then you can feel it. Give me 3 more. Inhale. I lost count already. Give me 1 more. Switch sides. Straighten the other leg. Right angle. Remember, we don't want it. Yes, I know this is super easy. We don't want easy. We want it right there. Flex that foot. Here we go. Give me 3 more. Final one. Beautiful, beautiful. Look your forward on your toes. Put your feet on the floor, both feet on the floor. We're going to do a couple of bridges right here. So your feet are on the floor and knees are towards the ceiling. And I want you to lift your hips up higher, higher. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and just hold it here. Squeeze your glutes. Bring your palms up, lift a little bit higher. Higher, higher. Try to come on your toes if you can. Coming up even higher. Inhale. Exhale, pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it down. Let's do that again. Maybe you bring your feet closer to your body. Hands are by your side and lift your hips up. Press your feet into the floor and lift your hips up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, maybe you extend one leg up towards the ceiling and pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Put the other leg up. Pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Stay here. Stay here. Now, take your hands underneath. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and clasp your hands together. Press your hips up even higher. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you come to your tippy toes and lift up a little bit higher. Pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let it go. Put your feet together and let your knees come out to the side like we started in the beginning, like a butterfly. Bring your hands over your head like a diamond. Let your fingers touch. And just stay here for 7 breaths. Push your feet together so your toes are touching. Let your knees fall out to the side and just notice what you feel in your body, in your toes, and your hips. Just release, relax. Beautiful, beautiful. Take your hands behind your head. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Make sure there's a huge space under your chin and come up a little bit higher. We're going to work our upper abs right now because the core is our foundation. Keep pulsing up. Elbows are behind your ears. Get higher, higher, pressing your lower back into the floor. Each time getting higher. Remember, crew, if you ever need a water break, stop, drink some water. I'm actually thinking about it right now. Keep pulsing because I want some water. I don't know when you need it. Keep pulsing. Finish in 3, 2, 1. If you want to make up for some that you missed, like me, keep pulsing. Otherwise, give it a stopper. Beautiful. All right, I'm sure it's 1:15 now. Let's do come to your stomach. Now, if you're not having wrist issues like me, I want you to have both hands like this in a tabletop position, your shoulder and your wrist in line. But as I mentioned, my wrist hurt. I believe I strained it when I was getting in the Uber. So I'm going to come down on my forearms with my palms up. But if there's nothing wrong with your wrist, I want you right here. Spread your fingers nice and wide. You see how they're wide? Nice and wide, like you're going to make an L with your thumb and your pointer finger, your wrist and your shoulder in one straight line. See how my toes are tucked right here? And we're just going to rock forward and back. Noticing what you feel in your body. Rock forward and back. Beautiful. And then side to side. Then I want you to give me a circle in one direction. And then circle in the opposite direction. Beautiful. Now again, if your hands on the floor, great. I want you to give me a down dog. And if your hand on the floor, great. But like I said, my wrist hurt. So I'm here. I believe they call it a dolphin. I heard the cutest thing the other day. Some people will say, pedal your legs out, walk the dog. My daughter said, cha-cha. I was like, oh my gosh, it was too cute. Take your knees down to the floor. Maybe you need to roll your wrists out if they hurt too much. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, that took a little bit out of me. Let's do that one more time. But before we do that, I wanted to do a camel pose. We haven't done this in a long time. You can keep your feet flat on the floor like this. I tend to like to keep my toes on the floor. And I want you to first just pat your stomach. I like to take a little punch and punch your stomach. Why are we doing this? To make sure it's tight, right? Because if someone's punching your stomach, what do you need? You're gonna tense it. You're gonna pull it in, right? So we're punching our stomach. Punch, 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 punch. I did go to the bathroom before this, but I gotta go again. Now take your hands behind your back. Pretend you have on a pair of jeans and you're slipping your hands into those jeans. And I want you to press your hips forward. Now you can stay right here and keep bending back, bending back. You can stay like this. Or if you want to challenge yourself, you can reach for your feet and just hold this right here. And this is opening up that throat chakra. Inhale. Slowly come up, bring your hands back. Bring it down. Shake it out. Do that one more time. And notice it. Do it like twice. So palms. Your feet can be flat like this. Or again, you can tuck your toes, whatever's best for you. I like to bang the stomach. Make sure it's nice and strong. Put your palms, pulsing, pulsing. Like that. Okay. Wrap your hips forward more and more and more. Drop your head. Beautiful. And you can just stay right here. Or grab those feet. Pressing your hips forward. Relax your shoulders. Come on back. Come on back. All right. Let's shoot for a sun salutation again. Don't follow my hands because it's still a little tender and I don't want to aggravate it. So you're on your hands, I'm on my forehead, my forearms. Give me a down dog right here. Bring your big toes to touch. Come to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees and take little tiny baby steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. What does a flat back look like? We did this on the floor. Your hands either on your knees or your shins. Press your shoulders away from your ears. You have a slight bend in your knee. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Give me a flat back again. What's that flat back look like? It looks like your shoulders are pressed away from your ears. It looks like someone could have dinner right on your back, and you're going to feel a nice little stretch, maybe strain in your hamstrings right here. Exhale, forward fold. Now, in this forward fold, I want you to grab your elbows, opposite hand, opposite elbow. Bend your knees a lot so your heart just lays on your thighs. Chin is to your chest. The crown of your head is just melting, melting, melting to the floor. Drop your hands. Dropping all your inhibitions, all your stress, all your anxiety. Just let it go. And this is the position you want to go to if you're feeling anxious. Shake your head from right to left. As if you're saying no to pain, no to stress, and nod your head yes. All the wonderful I am saying, I am amazing, I am strong. Inhale, bring your hands over your head for a mountain pose. Inhale all the way up, 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 up. Beautiful. Exhale, twist and turn to your right. Tee open your arms. As you're teeing open your arms, your hips stay straight and then just twisting on top of your body. So it looks like this. Twisting and turning. Beautiful. Bring that back arm down, top arm back, and keep reaching back more, more, more. Bend back more. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, tee open the arms in the opposite direction and look behind you. You're looking behind you. See how my hips are to the front? I'm not twisting those hips. Hips are to the front. Arms are sparked open. Look behind you. Beautiful. And that back arm is just as high as that front arm. Beautiful. Now drop that back arm, bring that front arm up, reach back more, more, more. Beautiful. Back to the center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus up in those arms. Grab your hands back from the side. By the way, you stay in one position. I'm the only one moving. I'm just moving so I can show you all the forms. Clasp your hand, drop your head back, Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Give me a flat back. Beautiful. Drop your hands down to the floor. Bring your right foot back for a runner's lunge and drop that knee here. Beautiful. Circle your hips in one direction 3 times. And then the other direction 3 times. Beautiful. Now you can keep your foot flat like that, or you can come up to a runner's lunge. Extend the leg that's bent. That's the arm that's going up. Reach up, reach up. Inhale. Exhale, take your hand behind your head and bring your elbow to the floor for 1. Inhale, bring it up. Bring it back. Bring it up for 3. 1. And bring it down. Beautiful. Come down for 3 breaths. Just releasing all the feelings, all the pain from that psoas right there. Keep it here. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you can take that foot on the inside of that thigh, pressing that thigh out. Beautiful. Now bring it back to a runner's reverse split lunge, whatever the heck you want to call this thing. Wow. Notice what you feel in your hips, your knees, wherever. Inhale, bring your arms up, reach up, press that hip forward even more. Smoke it in, Reach those arms up, look up, reach up, inhale. Exhale, twist and turn towards that bent leg. So the leg that's bent, you're twisting and turning, sparking with one of those arms. Back arm comes back, front arm comes up. Beautiful. Wheel your arms down. Step back. Again, my wrists, if you're there. Give me a high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hold. Look over your right shoulder. Back to the center, other shoulder. Beautiful. Exhale, down dog. Press those hips up. Beautiful. As we're in this down dog, come to the balls of the feet, big toes to touch. Bend your knees. Meet me at the top of the mat. I don't care how you do that. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, up. Exhale, twist and turn to the right. Sparking from the bottom. One arm back, one arm forward, more. Back to the center. Inhale, reach up. Twist and turn in the opposite direction. Bring it back, more. Beautiful, back to the center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus up in those arms. Clasp your hands from behind. Press down. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Place your hands down. Step back with your left leg, or the opposite. Again, as I told you, this wrist is doing the most. Move those hips in one direction. You never realize how much you miss a part of your body until you're not able to use it. Okay? All right, now I'm going to stay on my forearm because my wrist hurts. As I mentioned, the leg that's bent, that arm comes up. Maybe you're on the ball of that foot. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Bring it down. This is 3. Another 1. Beautiful. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Pressing that knee out a little bit more. I wish I had a cup of tea ready for me. That would be so nice. All right, bring it back. Toes are up, hips are back. Are you hearing any snap, crackle, pops, or feeling any stretching? Bring the arms up over your head. Press that hip more to the front, more and more. Nice. Lift it up. Twist and turn towards that bent leg. Front arm up, back arm back. Beautiful. Wheel it down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're dolphin. At the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Shake it out, shake it out. Mike, talk to me. How you feeling? Is it still just Renee? Did anyone else join us? How you feeling? And you gotta unmute yourself so I can't hear you.
It's just me. It was amazing. I loved it. I
Love it. Let's do
noticed.
some balance. Let's
Yep.
do some balancing.
Yep.
We're gonna do 2 balancing moves. What time is it, Renee?
It is
The first one we're gonna do
7:30.
7:30. Okay. That's 45 minutes we've done so far. So we'll do 1 balancing move, which is a tree pose. And then we're out of here. So for the mountain pose, for the tree pose, so look at your feet. Now you want your feet shoulder width apart. And some of you are like, mute yourself, please, Renee. Maybe you're like, I don't know what shoulder width apart is. You can take your 2 fists and put your 2 fists in between your feet. And that's about shoulder width apart. That's one way you can do it. And I want you to spark your hands out to the side. Bring your shoulders up, back, down, and around. Now from the side, what does this look like? This looks like your knees are slightly bent. It's not a complete bend. It's not a complete lock. It's a soft bend to the knee. Your belly, you're pulling your belly in. You see how you can have your back like this or like this, but you want to pull it all in. Your shoulders come up, back, down, and around. And I'm going to come closer to the camera so you can see my chin. So for the chin, you don't want it here and you don't want it here. You want to pretend there's an egg under your chin and you want it nice and even. And then while you're here in this mountain pose, you want to pretend there's a pole going through your entire body, just lifting these up. You got it? All right, so let's just stand in a mountain pose and make sure your feet are true north. And what do I mean by true north? Your feet are totally facing the front. Maybe you have to bring your heels out some. Maybe you have to bring your toes out some. Raise all 10 toes. Look at your feet. Raise all 10 toes and then press them down. Beautiful. Spark your hands out to the side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bring your hands heart center. Beautiful. Hands are heart center. Now we're going to do a tree pose. And with the tree pose, you can either put your foot on the floor. See how my foot's leaning on the floor? You can put it in between your shin right here, or you can put it between your knee and your thigh. The only place you do not want to put it is right where your knee is. You want to protect these knees. So we're here in heart center. I want you to put all the weight into that left leg and lift your right leg up and push it into your somewhere. Whether it's the floor, your shin, your thigh, press your palms together, squeeze your hands together, focus your gaze, your drishti on one point of the room. Pull that belly in, inhale. Exhale, bring your arms up. Again, dropping that shoulder, press your knee out to the side a little bit more. Hold it here, bring your arms up a little bit more, Renee. Pull that belly in, inhale. Exhale, release it. Beautiful, beautiful. Take it out, take it out. Other side, let's start in that mountain pose. Everything good. Inhale, arms up. Hands heart center, all the weight on that right side. Lift that leg up. Beautiful. And you will notice one side is a little easier than the other. Press that knee out, squeeze your shoulder blades together. So as I mentioned, Monday, we're starting our 8-week challenge. And in this 8-week, bring your arms up. If you do everything that we tell you to do, you can lose between 10 to 20 pounds in these 8 weeks. Why do I say that? Because the goal is 1 to 2 pounds a week. Shake it out, shake it out. So if you're losing 2 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, whatever, you can get between 10 to 20 pounds a week. So if you're that person and you want to eliminate 10 to 20 pounds, join this challenge. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. And so I want you to challenge yourself. Maybe you bring your leg higher. Maybe you bring your hands higher. Doesn't matter. Where do we start? Mountain pose. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands heart center. Lift that leg up. Now, I'm kind of flexible, not that flexible. This is another way of how you can do mountain pose. Is your foot goes into this pocket here, but I'm not too good with holding on its own, so I'm just going to do one hand. But in a wonderful world, I'm going to get that second hand up. Let me try it right now. Opening that knee. I'll ask my daughter today. I'm sure she can do this. I don't know if they like put it in the pocket of the foot. It just falls. All right, switch sides again, challenging yourself, right? Inhale, arms come up. Now, I'm not doing that on this side because, as I told you, my wrist hurts. So I'm not even going to attempt to grab the foot. Pull your belly in, press that knee out, and my foot is actually on my thigh. As I'm looking at myself, it looks like it's on my knee, but it's not. Maybe you bring those arms up. Ooh, she's falling. She's falling. Let it go. Let it go. And in class, in a Shavasana, if you have two blocks, like I mentioned, put them on the floor, lay it out. Otherwise, just lay on the floor. I'm in the class because I got to pee. I can't hold it anymore. But thank you for a wonderful class. Renee, I'm like, tell me what you feel you can improve, what you have improved on, what you want to improve on, or anything else you want to share about this trauma-informed yoga class. You see how these moves can help you? What are your thoughts? Did you feel any trauma being released from your body? I'd love to know.
Yes, what the overall feeling is a freedom. I guess is, well, if I had to say it in one word, like you said, releasing. Right? And when we release, I mean, for me, I feel like the focus becomes more into my body. Where I can improve on is still the balance. But what I have noticed, and I don't know if there's like any magical way to get this. If you know, let me know. When I have it, I know I have it. For example, if I hit the spot where I know that I can keep my balance, I know it, but it's difficult still for me to find that spot, if that makes any sense.
Yes. So when it comes to the balance and the drishti, there's many things that can help that. First of all, they say drishti, which is your focus, your gaze, your eye gaze. So in life, think about it. What you focus on is what you're going to get. Mm-hmm. It's all connected, right? That's why we say focus on one course until successful. Whatever you're looking at, that's what you're going to go towards. So if you're going to the moon, you're going to the moon. If you're going to the stars, if you're going to work, if you're going to that relationship. So when you're focusing on your poses, look at one thing, make sure the thing isn't moving, because if it's moving, then you're going to move, right? Mm-hmm. Also, your core. That's the next thing I find. Pull your belly in throughout the day. You can always be working on your core, because when you're pulling in your stomach, let's do it right now. Pull it in, engage your core. Inhale for 1, pull it in 2, 3, pull it in more, 4, 5, more, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, let it go. And you notice I said, let it go, but my stomach's still in. I've been doing this for so long, my stomach is always engaged. Now I can let it go. That's letting it go. You see right there, let your belly go right now. Let it go. That's when you inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You see that? So that's very important when you engage your core. My leg's hurting. All right. So yes, your drishti, your gaze, your core, and then just feeling confident, right? Thinking up. A lot of times when we do tree, we think, oh, I got to go here. But no, you have to think up, 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 up. And when you think up, then you can get up, right? So today was all about the feet. Like I said, get the ball, pull your foot out, when you're cooking. And you can be moving your body throughout the day while you're cooking, while you're at work, right? Roll your feet out, stand in that tree pose while you're cooking. You're at the sink right here while you're washing dishes. Just do it, right? Because as we get older, our balance tends to go. All right, crew, I'll be back again on Thursday, same time, same station. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. See you later.
Hey, thank you.
Peace. And a bottle here, please. Bye. I'll call you in a few, Renee.
Right.